Thank you.
William McCrea.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I'd like to commence by, first of all, thanking the Minister and the Secretary of State and Minister of State and the opposition benches here for their support for this measure that is before the House. I want to apologise for the absence of some of my colleagues, because some members of this House would know that my honourable friend from Strangford, Mr Shan, his father, has died and has been buried this afternoon, and that is why that my honourable friend from East Antrim and Upper Bann are not present in this debate, although they have a tremendous interest in the particular case. And therefore I'd like, on behalf of members in this House, to express our sincere sympathy to the member for Strangford, and pray that the Lord will strengthen them and comfort especially his mother at this time of their grief and sorrow. I know that members in this House, there are some members in this House who are rather envious as they sit back and watch the progress of this legislation to its present stage. But nevertheless, it has been acknowledged by the Government and the official opposition that the situation in Northern Ireland has its own unique circumstances because of our land border with the Irish Republic that has one of the world's lowest corporation tax regimes. And under government policy, we have been directed to rebalance the economy, moving away from the high dependence on public sector employment and the necessity to boost the local private sector. But of course, we cannot do that just with instruction from this House. We do need the tools to be able to allow us to do the job. And we in Northern Ireland earnestly do desire to move Northern Ireland forward, getting our people off the unemployment list into meaningful and gainful employment. Yes, I'm happy.
I'd like to assure him that many of us have been urging this kind of measure for Northern Ireland for a long time, and we welcome it very much. What I like to see today is all parties of this House united behind the simple proposition that tax cuts make us a more prosperous society. I just hope they learn the lesson for the other parts of the Union and the other taxes.
Thank the honourable gentleman for his comments, and I certainly do believe that we do need to be very prudent in our expenditure, but we also need to allow people to have more of their own money in their own pockets, and we want to see prosperity across the United Kingdom, and I certainly want to see that achieved. I would be worried that there has been some talk of moving, when we go to the 20% corporation tax, moving back to 21%. That would certainly, in my opinion, be a very retrograde step, and I trust indeed that that will be put to bed this afternoon, and that we won't have, because that would have implications on the block grant for Northern Ireland, and we do need to get that certainly clarified. Businesses throughout my constituency tell me that corporation tax could be a game changer, or at least assist in our genuine effort for growth. Those who have opposed in the past the devolution of corporation tax told us that it was only going to be the multinational companies that are really going to enjoy anything from this. Yet HM Revenue and Custom estimates that the reduction in corporation tax in Northern Ireland would affect some 34,000 companies of all sizes, including 500 SMEs. I do accept, and it has been mentioned before, and I think the Honourable Lady from North Down acknowledged, that corporation tax in itself, it's not the silver bullet, as it were, that will transform the economy in Northern Ireland, but it allows us to go forward with confidence onto the world stage to sell Northern Ireland without being undercut by our neighbours in the Irish Republic. And I accept that other economic reforms are necessary. We need to train and upskill our workforce. We need to focus on skills and competitiveness, as well as strengthen our infrastructure. Thereby, we will achieve a stronger economy, a higher standard of living for all our constituents. Madam Deputy Speaker, can I welcome the debate today? I am disappointed in the response that the Minister gave to the amendment which was proposed by the Honourable Member from Foyles and supported by the Honourable Lady from East Belfast. However, we are getting an opportunity to assist the Northern Ireland Executive in gaining greater power to rebalance the economy, boost employment and growth by attracting more high-quality investment. Opportunity awaits us. To do nothing is unacceptable. To do our best is honourable.